Thank you for inviting me to talk at your event, and I'm sorry I can't be there in person, but I really appreciate the importance you have placed on tackling loneliness. I was honoured to be appointed the world's first Minister for Loneliness by the Prime Minister earlier this year, following recommendations from the Joe Cox Commission. Since then, we have been working to develop the first government strategy for tackling loneliness in England. 9 government departments are working together on policies and activities which can directly support people to avoid loneliness and to build social connections. The strategy is supported by an £11.5 million Building Connections Fund, which was launched this summer to support local initiatives that have a direct impact on people's lives. And the strategy covers how we can collect better evidence on what works in tackling loneliness and how we can create a national conversation to further this work. We need to talk more about the issue, to raise awareness and to reduce stigma. But this is just the start. Tackling loneliness is a generational challenge, one that will require government, business and the voluntary sector to work together to achieve long-term change. Loneliness is a subjective feeling. Everyone will experience it differently, and it is a feeling affected by a whole range of factors and life events. For example, some people enjoy the solitude of rural living, whereas for others the isolation may make them lonely. But the sense of community in rural areas is a strength we can utilise. With the help of organisations and people such as yourselves, I hope we can build on this together. The government is committed to delivering the right homes in the right places, ensuring that rural areas remain vibrant and prosperous. For example, over 119,000 affordable homes have been provided in rural local authorities in England over the last 7 years. The successful design and delivery of housing that meets local needs is clearly illustrated by communities that have taken the initiative to plan their own futures. And I encourage the excellent work being carried out by rural housing associations like Housedoe to provide well-designed development sensitive to their location and setting. I'm also pleased by the way English Rural, the National Housing Federation, the Plunkett Foundation and many others have risen to this challenge. And I hope this event inspires you to take action to help tackle loneliness and arms you with the new ideas to bring about positive change.